So now that we've gone in and we've finished up building out this report template, or at least the example one showing enough of the different things you can do in here to get your report template to work, we can go ahead and click Download Test Report, which will grab some recent tickets, whatever you have in the system there, and we'll download them so that you can open it up and see what it looks like before you kind of launch full in and give access to it. So I'm going to open it up here, and you can see that we have these columns right here. We have purchaser, pickup location, drop-off location, which pulled in that data right here. I think if I scroll over here, you can see I've got ID number, and I have that invoice name and invoice date, which if you recall were that kind of invoice name, invoice date. But because this isn't tied to an invoice, this map's content didn't work because there is no invoice tied to this right now. But you'll see right here that this merge worked right here. So we specified a merge down here to merge these cells, and then the frozen cells, if there was enough data, I think I can go ahead and add more. Then you actually, I think that this is an Excel. This is like the default Mac one, which probably doesn't do frozen cells, but we would have frozen those cells up here. Some of the other stuff in here you'll notice is that we've got, barrels, miles, and then we have this one that is, E4 divided by F4. So that worked out pretty well. Let me escape that. And then we have our test hard code that came through just fine. And then the last one right here, we have this not rerouted. So we went through and we built that custom logic, and it must have had 0 miles for the reroute. In fact, if I pull up this ticket right here, which I have prepared over here, you can see that there's 0 rerouted miles, which is why here on the report, it didn't have any reroutes. And then the arrival time is blank because if I go over into this ticket and come over to the timestamp, it doesn't have an arrival like a pickup time or a drop-off time. It just has these departed times. So the timestamp we chose was not one that had been done yet. So that's basically all there is to do with the report template builder. And once again, it does have a bit of a learning curve, as you've probably noticed. But some of the stuff is fairly straightforward after you've done it a couple of times. If you do need any help with it, in addition to watching this video or going back and rewatching parts of it, please reach out to support. They'd be more than happy to help you out and make sure that you're successful in generating a report that looks the way that you want it or that your customers want it. And with that, we'll wrap this video up, and in another video we'll go over the PDF report generator as well. Thanks for watching.